Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Empower for You. I know I've been gone for a minute, but please forgive me. I had a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back, and I wanted to talk to you about something today that's very near and dear to my heart, and maybe yours. Today, I want to talk about my humanity. I have a news flash for everybody. I'm human. I'm not afraid to admit that either, that I am human. But you know, it bothers other people that I'm human. Sure, I mean, it's no problem for them to point out my mistakes, my flaws, my shortcomings, my big mouth, sometimes my bad attitude, all those different things. But however, I have bad days too. I have dark moments too. I need encouragement too sometimes. I need, I need a fallback sometimes too. And I don't get that all the time because so many times people are so busy seeing my strength. They're so busy seeing how I can carry a heavy weight seemingly easily without blinking and without really paying any attention to it, that it just comes naturally to me. Yeah, that may be so, because that's a part of my makeup, it's a part of my gift. It's just me. But however, if enough water drips on a rock, it's going to make a dent. And that's something that a lot of people don't do too well. They don't, they see people through their own lenses. They tend not to see people as they really and truly are. You see what I'm saying? They don't really see you as you really and truly are. The only thing they can naturally see about you is the way they see you, the way they perceive you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I get frustrated a lot with people having to speak to me about different things. Because a lot of times I'm actually afraid to tell people how I feel. Yeah, me, this girl right here. I'm actually afraid to express my true self to people because I already know what's going to happen. First of all, they're only going to hear the first few sentences, and then they start into their analyzation and their thought as to who they think I am. Well, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, you can't be this, you can't be that. Why not? When you reach your dark point, you don't want nobody telling you that, do you? You want somebody, you need some solid support. You need answers. You don't need words. Like what I'm going through right now, I'm having another dark night of the soul period. And I'm having to deal with some things that I actually don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? And when I'm in that place, I don't need your words. I just had a best friend to tell me, oh, well, you need to go to the scripture. You need to go to the book. Baby, I know the book. And sometimes in situations in our lives, we don't need words. We need actions and deeds. You see what I'm saying? Oh, God is a healer. Great. Do you have something that's going to heal me? Because if not, I got your word. Now move along. If I have a bill that's pressing, I got your word. Where's your checkbook? Where's your debit card? Where's your credit card? I don't need your word. I need your action. I can give a word to myself. I can tell myself all day long, I am prosperous and rich. But in reality, I'm not. In reality, I'm between blessings. And I don't like necessarily saying that I'm broke, because I'm not. But between blessings and, sort of scarce on cash. How about that? That worked better with you. But you see where I'm going with this is because, I don't like people taking my humanity from me. If I'm angry, let me have that. Because when you're angry, you don't want nobody telling you, well, you don't need to act like that. You don't need to do that. You don't need. The first thing you finna do is get cussed, slap out. Because if you're angry, let people have it. Because pent up anger causes other different things. It causes stress. And then if that anger keeps building, that strife keeps building, it's going to hop out at the wrong time on the right somebody. And it's going to be a problem. So I would rather, just, allow people to vent out. A lot of people aren't like me. I'm going to let you have it. Whatever place you're in, that's where I'm going with you. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to give you some words. Believe it or not, do you know what the best advice is when a person is having a situation? The best advice is silence. The best advice is to shut up. The best advice is to take yourself out of the situation and listen to the person who is speaking. Because a lot of times their humanity is up. They don't need your humanity on top of theirs. Because your humanity is different from theirs, and your problems may be different from theirs, and your situations may be different from theirs, and your solutions may totally be different from theirs. Yes, we all have similar things that have gone on in our lives. Yeah, we do. But guess what? We didn't handle them the same way because we're different people. That's what makes us unique. And when people come at you from their point of view, they've stolen your uniqueness and substituted it with their own. Yeah, I said it. I don't want your uniqueness. I got my own uniqueness. I don't need yours. Because yours is not going to do me any good. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, yes, sometimes it is good to give advice if it's sound, solid, and not one-sided. When a person is having a moment of weakness, they don't need to hear how strong they are. They don't need to hear that. They know that. You're not telling them anything that they don't know. That's not an epiphany to them at that moment. I have it happen to me all the time. When I have moments of weakness, I have people want to come on top of me with how strong I am, how smart I am, how resourceful I am, and this and that and the other. At that particular time, I am weak as water, low as dirt. But you want to come on top of me with your ideal of where I am, how you see me. A lot of people can't take me in my weak points. I've learned that over time. When I'm in a weak spot, there's not many people, if any, that I can actually go to and bare my soul and say how I really and truly feel. To shed tears and then, for somebody to ask me a asinine question as to what you crying for. Really? But do you see where I'm going here? We need to respect each other's humanity. We need to respect each other's uniqueness. If it was that simple, all of us would be the same. As I say it all the time, everybody would wear brown. We'd be dull, boring. but we'd be the same. We wouldn't have any problems because everybody's problem would be everybody's problem. But that's not who we are. That's not who I am. And I'm being led to say these things because it's that I feel that I have been robbed. You know, I understand what it's like to have a call on your life. I understand what it's like to have an anointing on your life. But in my life, I have been treated like public enemy number one. When I walk into a place, I can immediately feel the air get thick just because I'm there. Because of these things, you walk into a place, you just walk up and people are talking. And all of a sudden you can feel the shift in the air. And with this to strengthen you, to move you forward in your journey, a lot of times you're going to suffer a many things. I have suffered loss after loss after loss. I've lost my parents, I lost my brother, I've lost relationship, I've lost things, I've lost homes, I've lost cars. Loss, just loss after loss after loss, disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, hurt after hurt after hurt. But somehow I was able to pick myself up and move on. But right now, I'm at a place of, I don't want to move on. It's like I want to sit here until my change comes. I'm at a place now to where it's no. I don't want to help anybody else because nobody's helped me. Yes, I'm being selfish about this thing today, y'all. I have rushed to other people's aid. Didn't see nobody rushing to me. I have given. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Been there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I really don't know. I don't understand, y'all. You know, a lot of times we ask ourselves, well, what did I do wrong? What did I do so wrong to have my life to turn out this way? Yeah. I know you've asked yourself the same thing. And you know, Timothy Wright, in his song, he says, you know, weeping may last for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I believe that. I'm just ready for some morning time. And in my life, it seems like I've had more darkness than I've had mornings. And I was able to pick myself and move on, pick myself up, you know, move on and go with the flow and different things like that. But at this juncture, it seems like everything in my life now is up. Every experience that I've gone through now is marching itself in front of me. Just like a video, the book is now open and the video is just playing out before me. And it's uncomfortable. It is very, very, very uncomfortable to actually see your life played before you. You know, to see how you have given that 100%, to see how you have been that friend, to see how you have been that dedicated worker, that dedicated co-worker, that dedicated parent, that dedicated spouse, whatever it is, you have given your 110% to not be appreciated, to be used, to be abused, to have your very being hurt to the depths of your soul. And when you hurt to your soul, baby, you are hurt. And a lot of times it takes a strong person with a strong disposition to come back from being hurt to your soul. Sure, I'll bounce back from, whatever it is that, is going on at this present time. Right now, I don't see any light right now. But, we never do. When you're in something, you see it as it is. However, when people are on the outside looking in, they're looking at it from a skewed point of view. It may look bigger, it may look smaller, and then they're looking at it again through their own lenses. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. How do you know? It's not happening to you. But then when something happens to you, oh my God, the sky is falling, I'm dying, oh Lord, my life is ending. Really? When my life was ending, and you said, never mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't be looking at me like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm just, I just, right now in my life, I miss having a fallback. I miss my parents. I miss having that safety net. I miss not having to have everything in my life hit me in my face and knock me on my back. I miss that. Just recently had a come to Jesus meeting with a friend of mine, my business partner, and I wish, I actually envy his wife. I envy her because I wish that I had someone who backed me like he backs her, even in her foolishness. And yeah, I said it. And it is just baffling how there are some people who are so fortunate to have people to back them in anything that they do, in all their ways. They actually let the Bible play itself out. They actually let love cover a multitude of fault, sin, and foolishness. Quiet. That's magic, y'all. And so I just feel some type of way, And I ask the question all the time, where is my fallback? Where is my helpmeet? And I know a lot of, you ladies out there, you're by yourselves, and you can feel that vibe of how, when things fall apart, they fall apart on you. They do. When things go to, who's left to pick up the pieces? You are. And that's just where I am right now. I'm in that place of, needing support, needing, somebody to have my back. Now, I'm not saying that I don't. I have one or two that do. But, there's so many things that in life that I desire to do. But a lot of times it comes with money, resources, and who you know. Maybe it's not my time yet. Maybe it's coming. Who knows? But what I'm saying again is that we all need to respect each other's humanity. It's one thing to respect a person's feelings. I can lie to you all day long and respect your feelings. Does this make me look fat? No, girl, that don't make you look fat. It don't. How about knowing good and damn well I'm lying, with a smile on my face and just straight. But that's what we call a white lie, a healthy lie, not to hurt somebody's feelings. But when another person is down, when another person is out, that's when we need our empathy to show. We need to remember what it was like when that was us. We need to remember what it was like when we had that problem. A lot of times our memories are very, very short. Or most of us just flat out don't give a damn. We don't care about nobody. We don't care about anybody besides ourselves, me and mine. That's it, and that is all. I don't have no room for nobody else besides me and mine. But I just want to encourage you today. If you're in a dark place, all of us go into dark places. All of us do. It's not bad to be in a dark place. Sometimes it may be even safe to be in a dark place, because there are other things that are going on around you that you probably need not be a part of. And it's probably safer for you to pull in. So many times that's a problem for some of us too, when we don't know when to pull it in. We keep going and going and going and extending, believing that we're doing the right thing, believing that we are following scripture, believing that we are following our upbringing. However, what you are actually doing, you're giving your pearls to swine, and you're depleting your resources that you cannot get back. You're giving of yourself, your talent, and your time to people that don't give a damn. They don't care about you. They only care about what you can do and what you can do for them. Those are their conditions. What you can do for me, and that's it. That's all I need you for. I need you to service me. It's all about me. Everything is about me. That's what they need you for. Any other thing, they don't need you. They don't need you. What happens when the shoes on the other foot and you need? Where are they? You can't find them. See what I'm saying? And that leaves us in a place of always having to be the strong person. We always have to bear the brunt of our problems, our children's problems, our family's problems, our friends' problems, everybody's problems. We're carrying everybody. But then when we fall, who's there to pick us up? Who's there to bring us a cup of water and tell us it's going to be okay? You find yourself alone then as well. But somehow, some way, we find ourselves out of that dark place, and we're able to see the sun again. And believe me, the sun will shine again. It may not feel like it. It may feel like the world is ending. It may even feel like you want to end your world. Been there, done that, did that. And found out that doesn't work either. Because you cannot leave before your time. Some people are allowed to leave before their time, but others, like me, and maybe even you, there's still work to be done. And you're going to have to do it. Right now, I feel like I'm in a carousel. I feel like I'm in a push, pull, or drag. I'm going to do whether I want to or not. I'm going to move forward whether I want to or not, kicking and screaming and yelling. I'm going to be drugged to the next destination because there's something for me there. What it is, I have no idea. All I know is that I want to sit down. I want to give up. Really, I want to lay down, really. But somehow, something will not let me lay down. It will not let me be still. But however, I'm just telling you, when you are around someone that is having a dark time or a bad time, don't judge them. Don't do that. Listen. Let your words be few. Allow theirs to be many and let yours be few. You're not the one with the problem. Do you know a lot of times when we start running our mouth, we make problems bigger? We make people feel worse. I have a friend like that. After I finish talking to her, I'm just as depressed and outdone. You see what I'm saying? And I actually have to not talk to her for a minute and get myself back together because I have to take her in portions. I had a godmother like that. I had to take her in portions and in seasons because I would be so tore up after leaving her presence. I'm quite sure some of you have people in your lives like that. But I'm just saying, I just really want to encourage you today. If you are in a dark place, settle it within yourself. That's the only place that it can be settled at. You know, if there's something that, you know, you're believing for, you're hoping for, just keep hoping. Just keep dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop hoping. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes it's very hard to just believe that things are going to be better. And I say that from experience because that's where I am right now. I'm having to believe and look beyond my present situation and know that things are going to be better. But that's just a word for you guys today. And I've missed you guys. Oh my God, I've missed you guys. I've written 3 books since I've seen you all. I've written about my crazy nursing career and long-term care, how I survived it, you know, hostile work environment, and long-term care is a hostile work environment. And it's not getting any better. And I also completed a book on overcoming your programming. How we are programmed to believe a lot of different things that we do believe. Different things that we have been taught to, you know, expose some lies about the different things that we have been taught. It's a very interesting read. And all my books are available on Amazon. So if you seek to purchase a book, of which I hope you do, just go on Amazon and look me up. And I have all 9 of my books on there. Yeah, I'm up to 9, y'all. 9. Oh my God. And I have 2 more at present that I'm working on. So with the 2 more books that I'm working on, I'm hoping to finish them probably by the end of the summer. And just looking forward to that. And I'm so glad to have you guys back. I have missed you so. And I promise you, I am not going to stay away as long as I did. Okay? And remember, the power is within you. Peace.